Hi everybody. Um, Before I start, I really have to straighten up. I've been straightening up a lot last couple of days. I went through all my paper clips, all my scraps, and scraps was really a problem. Then fabric snippets, also like a problem. And then everything is almost done. The table I'm sewing is done. The lace, the fabric snippets is in like organized. Let's put it that way, organized. And what you see here now on the table is just what's left. So this, for instance. So I thought, why not take you along straightening up the desk? So not everything will always be in frame quite well for you. So I'm just checking with you, and you can have a look. Now, this is a magnetic something. It says it's to do your own magnets. So far, I haven't done it. But talking about magnets, I will show you something real quick. Because my so very loved girlfriend Paula in Mallorca, she made these. Look. Oh man. Put it here maybe. Okay. See that? So this would be a cool idea for you as well. All you need is an image. Anything will do. Napkin, painting, sketch, leftover wrapping paper, anything you have on your desk, in your stash, anything, anything. Stamps, postal stamps, die cuts, anything. So just glue it on. Now, on what? She glued some decoupage technique napkins on a piece of wood, basically. This is wood, but I think it's not necessary to have the chipboard stuff here, the thin one. If you have really strong cardboard, you can do them as well. And you take the cardboard and you just paint over it or wrap it like we do book covers. And once this is done, you just get yourself magnet. I think this is what this is for, but you can also get like little magnetic ones and with like fiber fix or some special glue. They should glue. They're not that strong that it will come off. And here it says magnet covered with paper, 2 pieces, 21 by 14.5 centimeters. And what do? They paint, they cut out, and they stick it. Okay, good. So this is just an awesome idea. If you're patient and bear with me doing my ordering, my straightening up, maybe I don't have to rush so much. I'm not a friend of rushing. So I will put these aside, back on the spot. I have a metal tray here with my art supplies, and I stick them on there. Cluck. I go real quick and get some more to show you. Now, see this one? Just a piece of magnet on the back. Ooh, they're covered in dust. Well, good idea, I took them off. Another one, a chicken, a lady. That's cool for the kitchen. I have all these in the kitchen. And another lady. See? I think they're adorable. Really, they are. So this is one idea what you can do with your scraps and little paintings and very loved stamps. Look what I got here. It's a pill thingy. If I see stuff like that, I can't help it. I have to get it. So it's absolutely useless. I have no clue what to do with it. Now we have scraps. Here we have traders card, trading cards. Man. Okay, put that over here. Oh, this one maybe you can get over where you go shopping. This is IKEA. Without saying it, which wonders me. Normally they put the name everywhere. They didn't here. It's stickers. Label stickers and yeah, some decoration. It's cute. We do have, how many we got? How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 each. So possible that you can get it at your IKEAs right now. This is bought like 2 to 3 weeks ago. And this one also. See the gold shine? And I just love the pattern. I don't know, in the meantime I might have like 200 of these. Not really 200, but I think like 30, 40 I do have. Just can't help it. That's the inside cover, first page with the labels. Cute. Now this paper, I haven't tried it yet. I will give it a try, and if I think it's absolutely useless for bleeding through and all that and not taking anything or wrinkling up on me, then I will just tear it all out, because as long as we have a chance to cut in here and get rid of all that, and I can do my own pages and like we do our journals always. Okay, so this is this, put that over here, and look what the rabbits did. This is an old school book of mine, and they killed it. But in a way I'm happy they did, because I have so many books, nature themed books, flowers, animals, mushrooms, all of nature, woods, and I buy them, and as soon as I got them, I see I can't tear them apart. So what to do? If anybody happened the same, tell me, so I don't feel too alone with it. Well, this is now free to be used for our journaling, okay? Now let me see what else we got. Some scripts from, this is a beautiful book, a really beautiful book. This is, where is it? Here. I have found this one on the internet, and the first edition ever that came out in 1949 was like $900 and something, like $1,000 for the first edition of this one, which is exactly the same, I guess, like that one. And this one I don't remember, but it was much cheaper. It was like maybe 10 bucks or something like that. Beautiful. And there's some images in there, calligraphy, and then we have the plates with all kind of and sorts of scripture, languages and everything. And further to the back we have more the stuff that we love for our channels. It's cute that they put some with the black background. Okay, and out of this I made photocopies. That's this one. Okay, now this can go. And as I said, friends, bear with me. I'm just decluttering. And trying to get a little bit organized. And what I thought of doing was, oh, here is another of these crazy ones I made the other day. Want to see real quick? This is some lace. I don't know, this lace is not a cotton lace and it's not even fabric. Let me get some better underneath. Hold on, wait. This is like plastic. I don't know, plastic. It's in between plastic and rubber. And I went over with Distress ink. Don't really know. So I sewed around. This is some wrapping paper. Special notes for special people. And then I just put all sorts of papers in there, like I did the other day, without thinking, real quick. This comes out like that. And this is really a notebook, so it's not decorated. Well, this is some paper, but okay, it's not, it's empty. For me, this is completely empty. To make some notes, to have it in the handbag. And look at that. That makes fun. You can't be in a bad mood seeing this. So, and like I always do, these dressed paper clips. I use just the same paper. There we are. That's cute. And real quick to show you the other one I did the other day. I'm still trying to get my video stuff going, because with the iPad it doesn't work really. I was doing jelly printing in the garage the other day and I was filming with the iPad, and since I'm a complete idiot when it comes to all this stuff like filming and I don't know, computers and smartphones and all that, I don't know all too much about that, and it never works. And the iPad stops filming at 30 minutes and it says it's full. But we emptied it the other day because I have an external, what you call the little box to get the memory thing, the memory device where you put all the stuff to empty your phone and your iPad. I don't know, I don't know, I don't get it. So that's the other one. Paper clip. And I decorated it. See? I'm trying now to use always these cut out. I don't know what you call them. We call them stars, paper stars. We call them. We did these when we were kids. Wallpaper. Very ugly wallpaper, and I rubbed the stamp pad on top, so it came out well. And have these everywhere. So not even the smallest snippets get thrown away in this house no longer. And my husband, he was so sweet. Yesterday he was going to dump the old paper and cardboard and stuff we have. Yes, we do have things to tear away. All the junk mail and packaging and everything that I cannot use. And when he did that, he found some wrapping paper that came in an Amazon box longer time ago, and I wasn't aware, so it got thrown away. And he saved it for me. He threw it away, and then he saw the big old thing all crunched up, and he brought it back to the house. So sweet. But I can't use it because it's perforated. But no problem. I found 2 rolls for like $30 in the internet, and this is what from now on I will use for my jelly printing. I love this paper. I just love it. It's this paper, this very paper, the color, and this is, I don't know, maybe 80-90 grams, like this. And this I fancy cut out. See that? The only thing I don't like about it is it's a little bit too green. I might go over with Mr. Tim Holtz stuff to push back the brightness of the brown, but it's not really taking it. Let me see. Get some more. Nah, it's just not taking it. And I have to think of something else. It will definitely take some luster, gold paint, the one you wrap with your finger, maybe, we'll see. So anyway, I decorated it. This is a die cut ready-made board. And here the same, but I didn't go with this, but I took the ink pad and went over like that. And then I thought, see these things, my son, his birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow he will be 10 years old. I don't know where's those years gone. And these, as I said, I try to incorporate more of these in my books, art channels and everything, and even in my paintings and collages, because I just love them. I even went over those with the jelly printing, and it's beautiful. Really, it's really nice. The only thing is, don't leave it on the jelly print not 1 second too long on the plate, not too long, because if you try to tear it up, then it will all get torn. So anyway, this is the gilding paste. Let's see. And so paper clip, envelope. Here's another one, see? And this is a stamp of my one-man company, one woman, as I was a potter lady in Mallorca. Almacén, because almacén in Spanish, written with a C, almacén, like so, is a warehouse, yeah, where all kind of stock is kept. And alma is the word for soul, and zen is zen, yeah, in cerámica, almacén cerámica. You find my webpage still under this name, and I won't change it because I love the stamp. I had that made in Palma. Okay, long time ago. So this is the other one. I love doing these. Okay, now what else we got? I had this the other day and I loved it so much, but it's from Hungary. It's our neighbor country, so it's not too far away from us. And this was wrapped in plastic, and the lady wouldn't let open it. She wouldn't let me open it in the shop because I wanted to see the paper quality inside. It was quite expensive. I think like 15 bucks or something like that, which is just a notebook, and I wanted to make sure to get at least some, but I couldn't resist the pattern. See that? So beautiful. And I rushed home and I took off the plastic, and I could see that it was super shiny. And if there's one thing I don't really need in this life, is shiny paper. So what can we do? Yes, we take some clear gesso one of these days when I feel like doing it, and go over the whole thing. And I will also change this and do the cover, but leave enough and as much as I can from the roses. So this is quite nice. And here's like an index, and the pages are numbered. See, it's going on to page 176. And then here is the detail. This is why I know it's coming from Hungary, from Budapest. Okay, and dotted. And the paper itself, well, does it say, oh, look, in the back, this is golden paper. I don't know if the camera picks up that it's gold, but it is gold. All that glitter ain't gold, ladies, you know it. They even have their own ribbon. Blocco, Dolce Blocco. That's cool. So, does it say the grams? I wanted to check on that. For sure, it does not. No. The Florette collection was inspired by the beauty of nature and life. Okay. So no information on the paper. No problem. The thing is, I don't really use these. I don't. Because I don't journal. I would, but I have no time. With all the animals and children and house and garden and most of all my arts, oil paintings and acrylic paintings and all kind of stuff, and jelly printing and eco dyeing and art journaling and everything, mixed media artist. So what shall I tell you? Look at this, so cute, huh? Okay, I have to put these somewhere else. I'm trying to straighten up, but I think I'm making more of a mess now, showing you all that stuff. Okay. So, what I found these though, and I thought, why not making like a little booklet, a long strip booklet. If I only knew now where. There's so many of them. These are the cut-offs of some design paper, which is really thick paper. I think it's like 230 GPM. GPM? Yeah, could be. Or GSM? I don't know. Gram square meter, maybe? Sorry. And these were the cutouts, because I'm making 18 art journals for my son's class, which I was supposed to do with the children in school, but then came along this corona whatever, and nothing got done, and I ended up doing 18 journals myself at home. So far I have done 11, so there's some more to do, and I don't really feel like it, to be honest. And I have, this is like a hand of a clock or watch, isn't it? Little hole in there. Well, it comes in here to bits and pieces. So I have, my arm is like, I put a thingy there. Here the elbow really hurts, and I had that the other last year on the other side, and the shoulder, like an inflammation or something. So here a quote that comes in the book for the school assistants, Roswitha, because she took care of our son with his diabetes type 1 for 4 years, and she did a great job on it. And I will making it a journal I'll show you in a minute for her. And I painted this the other day. It's a quote. By Heinrich Böll. Maybe you can find on the internet if you're interested. Very famous author. And I painted the clown, and the quote says, "I am a clown and I'm collecting moments. One moment, please." So I thought about putting these more or less. I painted this like, I don't know, 30 years ago. Man, I'm getting old. Yeah, 30 years ago. Well, still. So here's the clown. I don't like this variation of the clown. I don't like it too much. But at least we can see it is a clown, right? And the arts do allow all that. No rules. Did you know that you don't have to like your own artwork? No, you really don't. The only thing I wish I could achieve with the videos I'm posting and the chatting I'm doing to you, I would like to encourage everybody of you to integrate more of your own genuine artwork in your journals. There's so much beautiful paper and designs and patterns and materials and tactiles and all kind of stuff everywhere to make the most beautiful junk journals and art journals you can ever dream of. But if you put, and even if it's a sketch, a little sketch or a little abstract painting or whatever, it makes all the difference for me. It makes it unique and it makes it really yours. And I would like everybody to do their own artwork. So we have this and we have that. Cut off. Because if I cut the lined paper, for instance, I take the ruler and the blade and I cut the whole thing. So what if we took like this and bend it right there in the middle? Now these comments needs to come out. Hold on. This is from Angie Bell. I won in a giveaway she was doing one day years ago. I even have a YouTube video on that, an unboxing Las Vegas, because Angie Bell from My Fairy Treasures, I love her. She's so creative. She's doing mixed media art and many hauls and all kind of stuff. Teas, herbals. So look, this will go in there. If you don't take too many, just like take 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3. It won't bulk up the journal too much. Okay. Put this in here. Ink it up and done. Journal done. Now question is, shall we tear this here? Or shall we make it straight? I think I tear it here and I leave this straight. So it can go in a tuck spot or in a pocket. Now let me see if I can tear that all in once. No. Okay then. No. No is no. And tear this. No. This can be torn. We're having such a funny summer this year in Austria. It's raining every day. Can you imagine? We normally have very hot and beautiful summers here. But this year we didn't have any winter. We had no snow or not very cold. It was all cool. We didn't have a winter. And now we don't have a summer. But who cares, the weather? So since this is like nature colors, I won't ink it up in black. Make it too harsh. Come on. I will just ink it up in vintage photo. This becomes so addictive with the years. Nothing can go out with it which is not inked up. Inking up. So this, yeah. And now here. I have this ink pad for such a long time. I do have a spare one in my drawer, but I don't know, it's just never getting empty. Well, it's better for the price they put. It's not cheap, the stuff, but it's worth it. And it makes everything look like complete. Now then I should go and ink it all up, but I don't for the moment. I get the all, and then we will sew it together. I was happy I was lucky to get an antique all, which is this one. Look at that. This one maybe made hundreds of books. Cool, huh? My dad organized that for me. And now I don't really bother where the holes go. I just punch. And then we go a bit like that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Like so. Here's the needle. Now thread. There's no thread here. Here's some thread, but pink and white. Nah. Well, we use what's on our desk. Now don't we? And on our desk is this one. Hemp thingy. And let me see if we can go through here. Yeah. So for those who never did that, if you want the end of the thread and the bow or whatever you make be here on the outside, then you have to start on the outside. If you want to hide the yarn in here, then start in here, because where you start is where you end. Wow. So we start outside and we will end outside. See? And done. So we have a little notebook done. And I have so many of these strips. Well, let me see how many are there. I don't have to count, stupid girl. 18 for the journals for the children. So 18 booklets. It's not bad. This is some nice ephemera making also. When I started art journaling, I made all the ephemera at the moment. At the moment of making the book, I made the ephemera. I don't do that anymore. I do now going on like not mass production, but if I, for instance, if I make these washi tape paper clips, oh, scraps everywhere, then I make a whole lot, as many as I can do. And I make only these, so I have them at the ready and they can be used anytime. Same with excuse me, these dressed paper clips. And even same with more paper clips, which is a good way to get, I don't want to say to get rid of, but to use, to really use and give a good, beautiful, mobile life to your scraps. Now see, here's another one with the shiny surface. I will go over with clear gesso. Clear gesso is important to have, really. It's not a bad thing. The white gesso is good, but it's not really, you can use white paint instead. Okay. But the clear gesso makes a lot of difference. So now this is done, little notebook. And what would be cool if we also, do we have a green one since we have them here? What about one of those? How would that be? To close it. Yeah, would go. But to put here the word notes. Yeah. Hold on, I'll get one. What I do, I always leave a piece or sheet of coffee dyed paper in the machine, in the typewriter. I wanted to get an old typewriter, an authentic vintage typewriter, because there's so many on sale in the thrift shop and online. You can find them because people don't use them no more. But I thought, if I get a used one, an old one, then what about the ribbon? If I need some ribbon, new paint, so to speak, I'm not sure how that can be done. So, shall we take a long one here? Let me see. Like this. Oh no. Doesn't look good. Or no. Just like more. Or what about I think I take a pink one. If we ink it up much more, it gets browner. So we change the value, and it's more nature value, like so. Let me see, does that fit on here? Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Let me glue that down. Take some tacky glue for that because it will be touched sometimes, at least I do hope so. Let me see, put that here. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good. Like it. So anyway, the typewriter, yeah. And this is the reason why I didn't get an old one. So I got the pink one, the rose color one, the vintage looking one from Wear Memory Keepers. My husband bought for me, and I was so happy. It's my baby. The typewriter and sewing machine. These two, don't take them away from me. I'd be very sad. That's too pink, isn't it? Well, change value some more. Just cover the letter. Yeah, not too perfect. Like so. And another insert is done. And these can be made like a couple or loads of them. Loads. And I'll get the book. The cover of the book is the same like I did for Elia's class. So far we have like this, and this is for Rosvita. I just had to rush so much in school to do the covers and glue them down that it's not really 100% done, but too much perfectionism is not healthy anyway. So it's the size of all the books that I made for the children too. 6 by 7 and not a half, but almost 7.5. Okay. Spine is 2, quite wide. I had really hard cardboard cut downtown. Three pieces, the spine and front and back, and then we just glued wrapped the fabric around and glued the paper down. here is like needs some repair, and this is what I did so far. So most of the paper is jelly printed, and let me see so far what we got. Little collage, which is the original was a paper bag, which I found in Massa Marittima in Toscana in Italy. Beautiful, beautiful. I made a photocopy. This is why these blank spots were coming, because the paper was too thick and the copy machine didn't like it. And so I turned it into a pattern. El Scarabeo is the name of the shop if you want to go. Incredible things they sell. Here we have jelly printing. Here I made a collage without inking much all around. No, it's nothing inked up in the belly band. Just a stamp, ink pen, rose paper, old book page with collage and a stamp for her. Here's a pocket, transparent tracing paper, the sturdy one. These I like doing this like homemade stationery paper. I just look what size of double spread I have. Let's take it out for a moment. And I cut the paper to size that I need in the end, and then I start decorating with washi tape, stamps. I make the lines. You can go wild on this one. You can do it like ever you want. I just wanted to have like a personal stationery paper. And then I run it through the copy machine on rose paper, this one on yellow paper. See, there was the punches, corner punches in a rose, 4 roses and some washi. Here the same. This is a recipe card, which I made this. This, I think it needs some, I don't know, distressing around in black, I guess. Yeah, let me see. We can do that. So I hope somebody is watching that, because my channel is like a newborn baby. See, when these things get old, they get like bad. I have to change them. Yeah, my channel is like a brand new baby, because I started 3 or 4 years ago and I never continued. I have to abandon it. So I don't have any subscribers so far, but maybe I get some one day, and if not, no problem. I just want to inspire everybody that you find entrance to your own world, and that you see that in the field of the arts you are so free to do whatever you want. It looks better now, does it? There was all bleaching white, and I just did coffee dyeing and some jelly printing. Little collage. This is same stationery paper. Just put bits and pieces around, then cut them to size and make photocopies. Here maybe something is missing. Little collage. Here another. This is also done with the jelly plate. It's beautiful, I love that. We could overlap that here, like so. Yeah, like so. And put only this part in the pocket, like so. It's a cool print. And here I put a photograph, which is Elia with Johan and Josephine in our garden in 2018. This is Elia. Because she was really taking good care, and after 4 years to only like put some flowers and give it to her, or buy some flowers or whatever gift, I think is not enough, not in this case, because she took care of his life basically every day, and she was taking care of his food, and that he got the insulin that he needed all the time. And she observed his face, if he was very pale, or when they had sports, then it's always difficult for a diabetic child, because they get like under sugar and they can easily faint. So she did a great job though. Another print, little snippet. This is why even snippets that size do not get thrown away in this house any longer. This is a hosta leaf from my garden. A bag. This is cloth, tissue, no, fabric. Little stencil. They make great stencils too, these, what we had before, these paper stars. It's an old map, whereas today the land of Normandy in northern France. And here's just a tag without nothing. I might decorate it though later. Jelly printing. These are so much fun to make. You just take a brush and paint, load the brush, and make like a blob. Get away, put down again, and then make a blob and make smaller, 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 smaller. And then what's missing here, I see that now, I didn't realize so far, is the shadow. And like 2 years ago, or yeah, like that, like so, I watched a lot of videos by Bob Burridge, and he does these carrots, and he's a blast. Bob is everything. He's so funny. I just love him. He's doing riverboat cruises and stuff too, I heard. So you can go to Europe. He's in the States. And you can go to Holland with him, or they go down Mexico for painting, for classes. So if you don't know him, his name is Bob Burridge. If you're interested in painting, Bob Burridge, I think like so. You should check out his channel. It's amazing, amazing. Just love him. Carrots. Okay, then go a bit faster, not to bore anybody. This is a doily print from the Jelly Plate, but not a doily, a paper doily, which you put on the cake and stuff, but a real doily. And I use it and then just drop it in water. Okay, hold on. This was the alarm. I have to go now. I have to measure the sugar because it's two hours are over now, and he had some food, and after 2 hours I have to check now. So see you next time. That was 1 hour anyway. Oof. Okay, if you like this video or like what we did, we straightened up a bit and talked about this and that, hit the subscribe button if you want to, and I hope to see you soon. Love you all. Bye bye everybody. Bye.